Marketing is older than you think. From painted walls in ancient cities to AI-targeted ads in your feed, the goal has always been the same: get attention and shape a choice. Let's sprint through 3,000 years of history in 5 minutes. Our story starts in the ancient world. Imagine a crowded Roman street, vendors shouting over one another, and walls covered in paint advertising the next gladiator match. Merchants in Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Rome used symbols outside their shops to show what they sold, like scissors for a barber or a goat for a cheesemaker. Politicians plastered campaign graffiti across the walls of Pompeii. Entire neighborhoods were filled with slogans urging citizens to vote a certain way. In other words, the world's first billboards. Fast forward to the Renaissance in the 1400s. Europe is changing, and so is communication. In Germany, Johannes Gutenberg invents the printing press, making books, pamphlets, and newspapers available to far more people than ever before. This is the first time messages can reach the masses instead of just the marketplace. Political movements, religious leaders, and businesses all jump on the technology. By 1704, America's Boston newsletter carries its first paid advertisement, officially marking the birth of print advertising in the New World. Now we move into the 1800s as the Industrial Revolution transforms the world. Factories are producing goods at massive scale, and competition is fierce. Businesses realize they need more than products. They need identities. Enter the age of brands. Coca-Cola, founded in 1886, becomes a master at logos, coupons, and catchy slogans. At the same time, P.T. Barnum is building hype with outrageous posters and over-the-top promotion for his shows. Newspapers, billboards, and magazines flood the public with ads. Then comes radio. In 1922, New York's WEAF station airs the first paid commercial for a real estate company. It was 10 minutes long, closer to a podcast than the short spots we're used to today. Jump ahead to the booming years after World War II. A new medium is in nearly every living room: television. This kicks off the golden age of advertising. Campaigns become cultural touchstones. Jingles like Plop Plop, Fizz Fizz or Alka-Seltzer lodge themselves in people's heads. The 1959 Volkswagen Think Small ad breaks every rule, using humor and simplicity to win over consumers. And in 1971, Coca-Cola's Hilltop commercial, "I'd like to buy the world a Coke," shows that brands can sell optimism, unity, and emotion, not just soda. Fast forward to the 1990s. The internet arrives, and with it, a marketing revolution. In 1994, AT&T launches the first clickable banner ad with the message, "Have you ever clicked your mouse right here?" You will, and people did. The click-through rate was around 44%, an unimaginable number today. By 2000, Google launches AdWords, giving businesses the ability to pay per click and target what people are searching for. In 2007, Facebook introduces ads based on interests and demographics, setting the stage for the kind of hyper-targeting we all experience now. Early banner ads were clunky and often flashy, but they worked, and they opened the door to the digital age of marketing. Entering the 2010s, marketing becomes more personal and interactive. Social media is now a primary channel for discovery. Brands don't just talk to consumers, they engage with them. Influencers rise from niche creators to mainstream power players, shaping what people buy and even how they vote. Algorithms quietly decide which ads you see, based on your browsing and your behavior. Nearly 4 in 10 Americans under 30 now say they regularly get news directly from social media influencers. That is a massive shift in gatekeeping power. From Google's search dominance to the rise of SEO and hyper-targeted ads, the digital marketing era has been defined by data, algorithms, and intent. And while tools like Google Ads and SEO remain the backbone of online visibility, the future is moving even faster. Artificial intelligence is already reshaping the way people find information. With tools like ChatGPT, Google's search generative experience, and other AI-driven search engines, the old model of 10 blue links is disappearing. Instead of just returning a list of websites, AI gives direct conversational answers. That changes the game for SEO. In the past, ranking number 1 on Google meant owning the majority of clicks. But in an AI-first world, the question becomes, how do you get your brand, your content, your authority built into those AI-generated answers? The same fundamentals of SEO still apply: high-quality content, strong technical foundations, authority through links. But the focus is shifting. Search is becoming less about keywords and more about context, expertise, and trust. SEO isn't going away. In fact, it may be more important than ever. Because if your content isn't optimized to be found, cited, or trusted by these AI systems, you risk being invisible. Just as businesses once had to adapt to Google's algorithm updates, the next challenge is adapting to AI-driven discovery.